sort of how we get started after we find the apparent subject. We call it an art because to us it kind of is. I promise Dr. Schwartz didn't make me say this. We really do consider it an art, and it's not just sitting in front of a computer screen and reading books. It's getting out there, it's experiencing the world, it's living life. And that's what's awesome about creative nonfiction. So we move on our apparent issue, and from there we stem out and we use different methods of research to do this. The first one that we use in no particular order is the interviewing method. Going through the interviews with people and getting to know what they want to say and seeing from their perspectives is awesome when writing an essay, because then you can get outside of yourself. You get this image from everybody else's perspective that you talk to about it, and they give you some awesome information. Some of these people included Keen Tony, who's the director of campus safety and security, Janet Barker, the assistant to the registrar, Josh Lineroad, as Jesse mentioned, is a larger individual who gave us some more perspective. I mean, me personally, I'm 5'7", so I don't have a problem with the desks, but that's me. Dean Draves gave us a lot of good information. Blaine Lewis, the director of physical plant, and Ron Crowell, the chief planning and auxiliary services officer. And they all gave us great information on what to put into our essay. And it gave us a different perspective of this idea of desk chairs and an issue of size and space. So the next method of research we use is the analyzing previous research. We looked into an example of a ferry in Seattle. What they did was they accommodated for their larger passengers by reducing the number of seats and increasing the seat size. So that is just an idea of what people were doing. And then the old desk and desk chairs for sale will go more into, these are the old desks. The new desk chairs for sale, Amanda will go into. She did a lot of good research on there, and she'll explain how we're going to get to this deeper issue through these different research methods. The body size is a huge one. We got a lot of good stats on how our bodies have changed from 1960 to now. And that's just the years that we use because that's what the CDC gave us available on their website. And it was awesome to be able to look into all this different information that we're gathering because it gives us this different perspective again. So the next thing we moved on to was the our own observing. So sitting in the desks, as you can see. I personally worked in an airplane factory. Like we manufacture the things that go on the inside of an airplane, like a seat. So I got to sit in one. And that came from the body size. And once you step back and take a look at this bigger issue, Chapman seems to get forgotten a lot. And Amanda will really hit on this. We went into this research project thinking that we're being forgotten here in the basement of Chapman, and we really need to do something about it. And we felt compelled as students to find out why. What's going on? What are the different perspectives? Why is it like this? And so we take this step back once we get this, all these different methods. We combine them. See the gray arrows on the screen? Those are different connections that we made to every point. So you can't just view from one perspective. And this will really, really help you in the genre of creative nonfiction make connections, human connections, real connections, and then that will lead to this deeper issue that we really need to get to in order for it to be a great piece of creative nonfiction. And our research results and this deeper issue is going to be shown by Amanda.